welcome to another episode of Cooking with Alethea. Today we're going to be doing a special treat. It's going to be like a shore day. We're all at home, a lot of people are at home, and we're itching to get out and to go to the shore. I know I am. I don't know about anybody else, but I love going to the beach every summer, just walking and relaxing. But so today we're going to be making shore foods that you find on the boardwalks at your shore. At the shore where we live at, the beach where we live at, the beaches, this area is known for cheesesteaks, fries, things like that. So today we're going to be making two different versions of cheesesteaks. We're going to be making one with the regular onions and mushrooms and peppers on it, and the other one's going to have onions, mushrooms, and peppers, and it's going to be called the cheesesteak hoagie. So that's our two versions of cheesesteak hoagie. And the next, we're going to be making our boardwalk fries, which will have the splash of vinegar and the seasonings on it and everything. And we're going to be making loaded fries, my version of loaded fries. And for dessert, we're going to have, what does every boardwalk have for dessert? Everybody always goes to the boardwalk and get this. That's what we're going to be making today, which is funnel cake. That's a lot of people's favorite, so we're going to be making that for dessert. So just sit back, relax, take notes if you want, whatever, but enjoy. Give this a thumbs up, this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to this channel. So just relax, and we're going to get started with the making of everything. Okay, we're starting off our loaded fries with the toppings that's going to go on it. We fried our French fries, and we're going to put our mozzarella and shredded cheddar over your fries so they can melt, because you're going to use hot fries. And if it's not melting the way it should, then you can just nuke them in the microwave for a second, and then it'll melt with everything. So we have our mixture of our cheddar and mozzarella shredded cheese. Next, we're going to put over our sauce over our fries. This is the loaded fries. We're going to put our sauce over the fries. I'm using Francesco Rinaldi sauce here, tomato and basil. So we got that over there like that. Just a little bit more, because you got to remember, this is loaded fries. Okay. Next, for the topping, we're going to put some crumbled bacon. I went ahead and microwave this bacon, hickory smoke, and then we're going to just sprinkle and crumbled it, and then we're going to just sprinkle the topping of the bacon over the fries. And this is my version of loaded fries. And now I'm going to show you my version of boardwalk fries, how I make my version of boardwalk fries. Instead of frying them in oil, I'm going to be making them in the air fryer. You get two white potatoes, nice sized white potatoes. You wash them. You don't peel the skins off. You keep the skins off. And you're going to slice them in slices like 1/4 inch thick and lengthwise, like this. And you're going to, after you slice them, you're going to take them and you're going to cut French fry slices. So they're going to be long, extra long. But that's how homemade fries are. They're extra long like this. And you put them in your plate or bowl, whatever. After we're done this, we're going to take like 1 cap. I use about 1 cap of oil, canola oil, to coat my fries before putting them in the air fryer, because to me that gives it an extra crispness to it. So this is actually 2 potatoes, like I said, cut up. And this is 1 cap of canola oil, and I'm going to just drizzle it all over. And after you do that, you're just going to take your hands, clean hands always, and you're going to mix it all up together. And then it's just going to go in your air fryer. You might have to do it in 2 batches according to how big your air fryer is. So we're going to put it in our air fryer. And these are extra long potatoes, but that's how homemade is. It's like, it's no particular length. And it's better when it's, all when it's different lengths. That's how homemade is. So I think that's about enough for that. And we're going to put it in our air fryer. We're going to set it on French fry setting. We're going to let it do its thing. And when it's done, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it, the finishing of the Boardwalk fries. Okay, now that our fries are finished in the air fryer, the Boardwalk, my rendition of Boardwalk fries, this is how they turned out. 2 potatoes, like I said. I'm going to take a dash of, I'm going to sprinkle some white vinegar, a dash of it. I'm using a cap of it, and just going to sprinkle it over top, just like that. Seems like a lot of vinegar, but really it's not. It's a capful. And then you take it while it's still in the air fryer and go like that so it can mix around. Shake it up. I'm going to use some my seasonings now, which is Slap Your Mama. I'm going to sprinkle that over it just a little bit, give it flavor. I'm going to put some parsley over it, make it pretty. And some onion powder, just a little bit. Shake it up again. Now, they're ready to come out and be plated. Clean hands, as always. Plate that on your plate. And we're going to get ready for our next course, which is the making of our cheesesteaks. So stay tuned. Okay, now we're going to get ready to get started with the making of our cheesesteaks. I'm doing 2 different versions of cheesesteak. Okay, the lettuce and tomatoes will be on the second version of the cheesesteak. Right here we have our, what we're going to be cooking with onions. We're going to saute them, the peppers, and mushrooms. We're going to saute these 3 together in the pan. We have our provolone, sliced provolone cheese. That's best for cheesesteaks, in my opinion. And we have our sliced tomatoes and lettuce, like I said, that's going to be towards the end. Here we have our sliced beef. I got this from the store called Little's. It's new to this area where I live, and it looks very good, and it looks very tender too. So this is sliced beef, and it's thinly sliced. Now we're going to put the onions, whoo, it's hot, onions on our pan, excuse me. If you have a grill pan, it'll be best for making of the cheesesteaks. And we have our green peppers sliced. Like I said, I thinly sliced them. Or if you want them chopped up, you can chop them up. It doesn't matter. And here we have our mushrooms on top here. So everything's going to be all cooked down. And we have, we're cooking this in canola oil, excuse me. And you might want to add a little bit more of canola oil if the pan looks a little bit too dry, because you don't want to burn them before they're done. So here we're doing another cap of it over our vegetables. Now while this is cooking, let me go ahead and add some more of the mushrooms, 1 cell. We're not going to use that one. Okay, while this is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and season up my vegetables here. I'm going to be using onion powder, and I'm going to be using my new staple, Slap Your Mama. Not this mama, but Slap Your Mama. I'm going to sprinkle this a little bit over your onions. This is going to give it a kick too. And we're just going to let this simmer, and you want to stay with it. You don't want to walk away and do something else, because it can start to burn, because we have it on a medium fire. So you just want to stay with it, and you want to get your spatula and start, just moving it around. But, you know, just give it a chance. You know, you don't want to rush the process. Anything that's good, you don't want to rush the processing. So, just keep telling yourself that. You may be hungry, but hey, don't rush the process. And we'll be back when this starts to cook down some. And here's how your vegetable mixture will look after you sauteed it down. The onions, the peppers, and the mushrooms. Now we're going to get ready to get started with the making of the steak, the beef steak. This looked like it's about maybe 1.5 pounds or possibly 2 pounds of thinly sliced beef that I got from Little's. Just put this in your pan. As this cooks, this is going to simmer down too. You want to stay with this. You don't want to walk away with this because this can cook fast because it's thinly sliced. And like I said again, don't be afraid to use, you know, enough oil in here so that you can give it a chance to cook down and not to burn. I'm going to add my seasoning to this now. I'm going to add, once again, the Slap Your Mama. Just a little bit. I'm going to add some garlic powder. And I'm going to add a little onion powder. These are my staple seasonings that I use for a lot of my foods. You're cooking this on medium heat. Giving it a chance to cook down, and it kind of slowed down in cooking because I put my seasonings on it before you know it was done just about. Once you do that, it starts to if you put your seasonings on it before your food is done, it kind of slows down in the cooking of it. But if you wait till like when it's almost done and put your seasoning on it, you know, it just continues to cook, you know, the speed it's going. But this will come back up again. Like I said, anything that's good is going to take time. So, just tell your little stomach to hold on. It's going to get fed. And we'll be back when this is just about done so we can show you with the assembling of everything. Show you how it's assembled. Okay, now we're going to add our peppers. Hands are clean. Pepper, onion, mushroom mixture. Right on top and across. There we go. We're going to add our sliced provolone cheese across it. Now we're going to take our roll. We're going to go over top of it, lay it across so that it can melt. And our other roll here, I like mine's toasted. My daughter doesn't like hers toasted, but I like mine's toasted. So I put my roll in the oven a little bit. We're going to place it over top so that this will help the cheese to melt too. And that takes a couple seconds. It's not going to take long. presentation of everything. Today is Boardwalk Day, and we're at the beach, kinda. And these are the foods that we made today for our rendition of Boardwalk Day. We have our cheesesteaks. We have the cheesesteak hoagie, I'm sorry. That's the final presentation of it with the my version of loaded Boardwalk fries, or loaded fries. We have our Boardwalk fries and regular cheesesteak. We have for dessert, we have the funnel cake with powdered sugar. And we have a nice tall glass of ginger ale, because that's what I'm going to need after getting through eating all this stuff here. And we have our nice tall glass of ice cold lemonade. That's a staple down at the Boardwalks. So here we have our full meal today, which we are really going to be full after this. And if anybody's willing and ready, let's go to the beach, guys. Let's go to the shore. I am ready. I am so ready. So I will see you next time on Cooking with Alethea. You guys have a blessed and safe week. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Stay tuned for more interesting shows and episodes. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.